Hello, hello, welcome to another installment of the Chaptain's Corner podcast. I am your host, as always, King Matty Harris. Here joining me today, we have Luke Driscoll, we got Blair
Hello?
Curtin, we got
G'day.
KCK making an appearance for once, and for the
Hello.
first time, we have Cody Ogg joining us. How are we, boys? And Kane.
I'm doing very well, Matty.
Not bad.
Yeah, I'm pretty good, Matt.
Fuck you.
Yeah, fantastic.
I'm out of your league, Kane.
Great start, boys. Great start. Good to see you are doing well. I'm doing all right myself. I'm 5 drinks deep. Let's fucking continue that. Really should have grabbed another bottle while I was, waiting for this to start. Should we just get down to what I have to do? Wilhelm von Commissioner.
Wilhelm. It's Wilhelm, goddamn you.
You're a better lock than I. Ugh. I didn't like that.
I couldn't quite hear you, Matty.
I didn't hear it.
I knew this was gonna happen. Give me a second. Give me a second.
Recompose. Wilhelm.
Give me a
von
second.
Commissioner.
Give me a second. Just doing a 50-50. Sorry. Just pouring a drink. Just pouring a drink. I need it. All right.
Bleak.
I wish.
Got the jump roll too, Matty?
Ah, fuck off. Anyways. Wilhelm von Commissioner. You are the better lock than I. You can't.
All right, now everybody here today, I've come for this appearance and now I leave.
You son of a
Have a
bitch.
good one, Kane.
No, I'll stick around for a bit. But that's why I was going to leave as soon as I heard
You fucker. If I knew that, I would have saved it for the end.
it. I'll stay. It's all good.
Let's move on to the games. We have the Titans versus the Sharks starting us off 30 points to 28 to the Titans. It was closer than it should have been, and kind of annoyed because I had a 9 to 18 Titans, and they decided to let the Sharks get into consolation tries, which might not have been consolation tries if Sonny Ty got his kick at the end. But yeah, bloody Karsikau, he scored a 65-metre try from second row. That was good to watch. Luke Driscoll doing in MBT's ankles. That was also great to watch. But we can't forget about Liam Ryan again. He had one bad performance and he's like, fuck this. And he's got 3 tries, over 350 run meters in this game, and he really proved the doubters, if there were any after last week. And Cripps scored 2 tries too. That was pretty cool. What do you think, boys?
I think both teams tried really, really hard to lose this game. It's just the Sharks tried harder. There were some great moments from both sides. Luke Driscoll snapping MBT's ankles was a fucking hilarious moment. But, there was just so much comedy of errors in it. At halftime, the Titans really should have put it to bed, and they just didn't kick on and do the job. I mean, they got the 2 points, but I had Titans 9 to 18 as well, and frankly, 2 tries at least is what the Titans should have won by.
I'm going to agree. As a Titans player, I thought it was done and dusted once it was 30 to... What was it? 30 to 18 or something? I thought, oh yeah, this is over now. But no, it didn't happen. Which is a shame, because I also had Titans 9 to 18.
They've ruined us.
I
They've
was
ruined us all.
9
Well-
plus.
If it's any consolation, I'd Roosters 9 to 18 as well. So,
At Roosters or Titans?
no Roosters for
No,
our
I-
game.
Yeah, I had Roosters to win 9 to 18 as well.
Hell, fuck you guys. I had Storm 9 to 18. It's the only fucking chip I got right. I always tip
I was
I always tip the opposition side because then when we lose, I don't feel as bad about myself.
Fair enough.
It makes sense and it worked this time, all right? Because it got me my bloody
Cool.
1,000 coins.
Did you tip the Panthers then over us last week? Or whenever it was.
Yes, but I did 1 to 8.
Fair enough.
I tipped us 19 plus for that game, so missed
So
out.
did I.
I tipped Storm 1 to 8.
Oh,
You
you
know, I
missed out too then, didn't you, cunt?
Yeah.
Anyways,
I got it
we're
right
talking
before
about
you.
tips. This isn't a gambling podcast. Should we move on from the Titan Sharks? Have we spoken about everything we got to talk about?
You got a 3-2-1 for us, Matty?
We are not doing the 3-2-1s. It's behind closed doors now.
Oh,
What?
okay.
Yeah.
So you didn't need to fucking wake me up last night and rush me into it.
No, I didn't.
Nah, but thought it was
But
good.
it would have
for
been
you.
funny.
No, you're a real piece of shit, eh?
I wanted to catch up because I was about to write them into the thing. I'm like, oh wait, I don't have his half. But then I
Go
didn't. Even,
fuck yourself.
then like we spoke for a bit, and then I started playing COD again, and I forgot to actually write him in or type him in.
Which is weird because I actually wrote mine down at home too for this week.
To answer your text message, Kane, yes, it is.
Okay.
Like I can talk and I'll talk and say what I have to as per the bet, but fuck yeah, I'm gonna have this there for just my liking, and
Okay.
probably every Roosters player's liking. Anyways, we'll move on to the Grubs and the Raiders. Grubs 24-18. It was interesting. Didn't expect the Grubs to win again, but they I think the Raiders just kind of lacked execution more than the Grubs really being good. Riff, however, he was great. I think he scored a double. Dixon on the wing, bloody ran for 250 meters.
Oh, Dixon had a blinder of a game.
So somebody should give that man a fullback jersey.
I said this last week on the potty that Dixon's the only issue is like when he was the season prior was he kept getting injured, which isn't the most ideal thing ever. So,
Well, I mean,
but he certainly can play fullback.
Well, I mean, his fitness is almost up to 80 now. By the end of the season, probably about not 90, bloody 88, 86. So should be going all right in that sense. Yeah. Other than that, really, the Raiders, they're not really living up to the expectation that we've set upon every reigning premier in previous seasons. Like,
Well, they're running fifth at the moment, aren't they?
yeah, and we expect them to be running first.
I mean, yeah, but there was an inherent... I think there was probably more turnover of players between seasons this time around than there has been any previous.
You know, I do have to agree with you on that. The fucking the commentators didn't seem to think so because I was watching the game. And I think was it Eddie Oliver? I don't know who it was. But he was basically like, the Raiders have had next to no changes. I'm like, they have like 6 rookies. That's at least 6 changes right there.
Well, I distinctly recall picking up Marshall Edwards because of some contact I received from... I don't think at this point I'm telling any sort of tales outside of class, but, you know, it was Jordan who reached out to me to help make sure Marshall got a home because, you know, they just couldn't fit all the Silvers under the cap anymore under the restructured system.
I mean-
So, massive changes, and when you add 4 new teams to the comp between seasons, you really have to expect that, don't you?
So it was actually a funny thing about Edwards because we actually reached out to Edwards first. He turned us back saying he wanted to stay home. He wanted to stay
did
over
he?
at the Raiders. And then Jordan reached out to you probably like a week later, or a few days later, and just said, "Hey, like we got to offload Edwards." And then I was just like, "Yeah, we will take that, thank you."
I didn't know that.
Yeah. That's why we ended up giving bloody I'll show you the head nod saying sorry, bro.
Yeah.
That's the second
Oh, I mean,
game. That's the second game for the Raiders where they've just like it is just their execution, and they seem to have a lot of the ball and a lot of the territory. I think it was the Sharks versus Raiders where they lost, and it wasn't that the Raiders just played bad. It's not even that the other team played really great. It's just that the Raiders themselves played bad.
Yeah, it's unfortunate if I do say so myself. Yeah, but yeah, bloody. Let's move on from that game, and we'll move on to the Roosters versus the Storm. Anyway, so the Warriors versus the Panthers, 22-0. All right. 30.
I thought the Roosters were coming back in that game. I thought, oh, here we go. It's happening.
I know better. So 30-18 to the Storm. Storm got to like a quick 18-0 lead. And then we got 2 back, and I started to get hope. I'm like, no, I can't hope, because when I hope, it doesn't happen. And I was wrong to hope. Wilhelm, he was great. As he always does at lock. He did that for Manly in his 2 games at lock. And then, Blair was great. He two try assists and a try. Literally had an involvement in all of our tries, and that's all I have to say about that game. Let's move on. yeah.
Oh, no, there was that great tackle you did on Wilhelm.
Oh yeah.
Well, don't forget that you.
I don't really. Just for some strange reason, I don't know why, but I feel like I'm not even going to have to talk about it. I feel like a picture is worth 1,000 words, and we're just going to leave. We're going to leave it at that.
You should just at this point just edit in that tackle into the potty.
I'm a step ahead of you, eh?
I still think.
Just so everyone is clear, the message that he was talking about when I sent him a message and he said yes, it is Kane. He's obviously making that hit the picture for the Chaptain's logo for the whole podcast.
Oh, okay, lovely.
Yeah.
Oh.
So instead of saying the Chaptain's corner, it's just that picture.
Yeah.
Okay.
TBK had a blinder.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'd say so. Yeah, let's move on. Fuck him. Oh, fuck him. Just give me a second. I just got to drink this drink.
He's talked about it. Now he's got to drown himself in it.
I just stole the whole drink. Excuse me. I need a burp. Fuck. Actually, like, seriously though, yeah, good work to the Storm. You decided to fuck us. We deserved it. We didn't play like we wanted to play. We didn't play like we wanted to be there. Especially me. I'm bloody furious at my own performance. I expect better of myself. I expect better of the team. Blair, you did great. Still, Cody did pretty good too. I don't even know if you're still here, Cody.
He's gone off to dinner.
Okay, he's gone off to dinner. Bloody, you two did great. Everyone else kind of, Me.
Edwards had a really solid game. Brought the ball out of trouble for us a hell of a lot. Worked his guts out. Lachlan Tierney, really solid at hooker. He's done that great defensive role in the middle. Stepping up into those shoes that were left behind, making 24 tackles, and that's really solid. And something that you should remember is that Tierney actually put on the try that I scored. So,
Oh yeah.
Look,
I do actually really like Tierney's work at hooker. He's only not there this week because like I'm testing Weston in the halves, and you need to keep Lewis on the field. And we need a goal kicker at the end of the day, and honestly, that's the only reason. Lewis hasn't been his best for the last couple of seasons now, sadly. And yeah, hopefully it's not his last season in the SRL.
look, I think it's fair to say that Lewis will bounce back. You know, he's got too much class to not come back and really do a good job.
Just just so we're aware, there's a good chance that we do offload him. So opposition captains, feel free to message me. I'll work out a deal with you. He's barely on Discord, so if you need to get through to him, it's better to go to me, and I'll message him on Messenger. So, in all sense of the purpose, I'm his player manager. I'm managing him right now.
Say, you've just turned into his agent.
Yeah, I'm his agent. Yeah, so just talk to me, and I can work something out for you. And I'll spam message him to bloody upgrade for you. All right. Anyway, so yeah, we can now actually move on from this fucking game. Give me 1 second. I just got to pour another drink. Yeah, Warriors versus the Panthers, 22-0. You want to take this one off, Blair? Because I got to grab more Coke.
Alrighty, I mean, actually, I turned this one off at about the 60-minute mark, just because, yeah, it was pretty clear what was happening there. Full credit to the Warriors. They came in to do a demolition job, and the Panthers were just lambs to the slaughter. Saw some alright work from Henrik Lind again. For some reason, they don't have him kicking anymore. He seems to be kicking a bit better than Kowal at the moment. But yeah, there's really not the hugest amount to say here.
And it wasn't that the Panthers offered nothing in attack. It wasn't that they didn't have the ball in Warriors' end either. And full credit to Warriors' defense on the line, but the Panthers offered nothing in attack when they had their attacking opportunities. I remember watching. I think I was like you. I think I ended up just tuning out after around 60 minutes, just because that game was very one-sided. And I'd look over and and Panthers would have the ball. I'm like, oh, they might go in. No, never eventuated to anything. Again, good defense on the line, and Warriors were in control for the whole game.
Yeah, absolutely. I just don't think I saw a moment of that game where Panthers actually looked like winning. Been a bit of a disappointing season for the Panthers all round. They've definitely got a lot of talent. Cody Mansour, Jimmy Ralph. I don't know if they're going to have all of that talent there next year, or next season, I should say. And I'm kind of struggling a bit to see where they're going to get replacement talent from. You know, there's not going to be that steady stream of Mines or Schoolboys players coming up through the system that there has been in the last couple seasons. A lot of what is there, you know, a lot of people do have dreams of playing halfback, so you do still have that glut in the halves. And I just don't see how Panthers are going to recruit in a way that's going to bring them success.
What? I'll just hop in real quick. I got back. Another bad thing for Panthers is they're losing arguably their best player in Jimmy Ralph.
Oh, you were willing to have that publicly said?
Fuck it.
Okay.
It's been said now.
Yeah.
Can't rescind it.
I mean, you can always edit it back.
Is it? No, I don't know how to edit. Is it really a surprise that Jimmy will return home to his kingdom? Yeah. the prince is coming home.
What are you coming to Titans? What are you talking about?
He's not going to the fucking Titans. Get fucked.
He's the prince, not Scott Prince.
He's also not the prince of the GC, like fucking Mike Dawson claims he is. Like, who the fuck would claim themselves to be royalty? I feel like that's pretty fucking arrogant.
Can we just get a rewind on the start of this potty where he refers to himself as King Matty Harris?
I don't like sticking up for Matty, but it was the Queenslanders that actually started calling him that.
Huh? But he goes along with it. He called himself royalty. Yeah?
Like, he changed his name to Prince of the GC well before I changed my name to King Matty Harris.
No, that's very true. Because you started typing that in. I mean, I think you said it what?
I
Two,
start.
two or three, 2 podcasts ago or 3 podcasts ago. You go, I'm going to introduce myself as King Matty Harris.
Yeah, because it's hilarious. Basically, the first podcast after the break, after I actually changed my name. Which, by the way, legally, in all sense of the term or whatever, my name is King Matty Harris on the game. I just told him not to change it, just because it messes with Lachlan Martin's like stats for the career and all that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So like in game, like on the actual Rugby League Live 4 on Wills, it's still Matthew Harris, but like I'm King Matty Harris, and I still don't know why Williams not or Wilhelm's calling me that in the commentary box. He needs to start. I'm calling him Wilhelm. He can call me King. That's my only wish. Besides, wanting.
I'm so fucking glad that I can't commentate Roosters games.
So, in other words, Wilhelm.
Wilhelm. Sorry.
As King Matty Harris.
Or whichever commentators are doing it, just give me that. I need this.
I would love that if the only time they referred to you if somebody like Impact tackles you. King Matty Harris has just been floored.
You know what?
That would be pretty funny.
I don't fucking like your tone. Fucking son of a bitch. So I wasn't here for half of it, but we basically covered the whole Warriors Panthers game.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, me and Jimmy were playing COD during this as well. And he was just looking at it, and he was just like, I can't wait to fucking leave. And I'm just like, I'm not saying a fucking word. And then, Thursday morning came in, or this morning, and I'm just like, hey, would you care to join me, Pookie Bear? And he said yes. No surprise.
So, if Jimmy Ralph's benched next week, we'll know why.
Well, he's not. The team list came out, and he's not benched.
If next week's team list comes out and he's benched, we'll know why.
Yeah, but then that's just Lennox being a fucking idiot.
On the field, not off the field. Although, I don't know. Prakash might just be like, well, we've lost this season. Jimmy can just sit on the bench. I don't know.
I'm not going to complain. Pretty sure I've got Panthers next week.
You got the Sharks next. Oh, wait, following week. I don't know.
Yeah.
We'll figure that out. Anyways,
if you want to do that, go for it.
We'll move on to the Cowboys versus the Knights. Cowboys going over 28-12. Let's be real, the Knights were their own worst enemy. Anytime they made a break, they'd throw an intercept right after. Really headlined by that Dustin Richards run where he made like 40, 50 meters, and then he's just like, here you go, have this. But then the other thing is, the Cows' defense. Let's be real, the Cows' defense is the benchmark of the league. It's just, if you're going to score on them, you're going to have to do some miracle shit, some crazy ass shit. I'll give some credit. Jack Carl, he actually started kicking better for once. Maybe not his long range kicking, but he got his short game bloody working out. And then Jordan Williams, so good at lock, he actually earned himself a start next week, even though Chris Lord can start. So well done.
One thing I will say though, sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, just towards that end, it just felt like Cowboys were in cruise control towards the end of that game. Like the damage was done. They just outplayed the Knights as well. As you said, like the Knights weren't their own saviours at all. But it just felt like the Cowboys were always in control regardless of that. So I'll leave that to you, Blair.
The Knights were woeful as well, just quickly.
Just
What
on
was
the
The Knights halves were woeful.
Yeah, Butters and Vaughan.
Mainly Vaughan.
I'm not sure what the go is there because Vaughan's normally a pretty reliable half, even if he does lack a bit of creativity at times. So it's a bit of a shame to see that he's not working out there. But But just on Cowboys and defense, it's also just really easy to. It's really easy to defend when you've got 57% of the ball. You know, 10 errors to 4 was the final count. And 164 tackles to 209. So the Cowboys just get to conserve so much energy by, not having to defend so much when the Knights are literally just throwing the ball away to them.
I can't agree with. I can't argue with that. Sorry.
As you said, yeah, they're their own worst enemy.
Yeah, it was poor form from the Knights. I actually tipped the Knights 9-18. So, yeah.
That was the one tip of the round I got.
Dusty is their most consistent performer, though. Like, he's been solid since they've stopped putting him on. Like, I think he started the season on the bench and came on as an impact second rower. But since he's been
they listened to me.
Well, just been the most constant, like the most consistent player for the Knights. That's just by far has been the most consistent across the last 9 games.
I think it took like 2 podcasts of me just going on about it, saying, hey, you gotta play Dusty 80 at bloody second row 11. It's your best option. They listened, and Dusty's been really good. Whether they're getting the results or not, he's still being really good.
Yeah, that's what. Yeah.
All right, let's move on anyway. We've got the Broncos versus the Eels, 24-18 to the Broncos. Bloody, it was an entertaining game, surprisingly, for the bloody cellar dwellers. It was a really good fullback battle between Almatangi and Kelly. Crotcher, he was good. I felt bad. Was it Dylan Sharp? He already scored 1 try. He was about to go in for his second. He dropped it just before the line. I was like, ooh, unfortunate.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was harsh. I'd like to talk about the commentary for a second. Did anyone else notice the way that Eddie was just constantly fucking sledging?
I'll be honest, I
to an
wasn't really
insane
listening
degree.
to the commentary because I was kind of playing COD at the time. But I wouldn't doubt that. He's a little bloody, little cut from the dropping or the trading.
Yeah, I mean, and look, I get that, he's not going to like the way that his time as Broncos captain ended, though.
I mean, it was his own fault.
I mean, yeah, it was. But, I just think it was really poor form, the way that he was just constantly fucking sledging. Like, I think at one point, Kelly made a break, and Eddie's call was along the lines of, "Oh, he's finally done something," and it's like, that's really ungracious. It's not cool. It's really unprofessional, and if Eddie can't keep a semblance of objectivity while he commentates, maybe it's time to hang up the microphone, at least in regards to Broncos games.
I was going to say, maybe, that wasn't the best idea to have him commentate a Broncos game. Like, you already know he's not the sharpest knife in the crayon box. So, maybe...
He's all right. I actually don't mind him.
You're a Titans player, you have to bloody say you like him.
No, I mean, when he was Brisbane captain, I didn't mind Eddie. Like, Eddie's fine. Like, I've got no issues with Eddie.
I don't mind Eddie as a bloke.
I was about to say I'm in the same boat. I actually like Eddie. I've always had good conversations.
I've never had a directly bad conversation, but
I
I've
don't
seen
like
the
the constant slander. It's as
like
was already said, unprofessional.
Eddie can be a good guy, and he's never done anything wrong directly to me. At least I don't know that. But as a captain and someone that needs to be, showing a standard that people should look up to, it's not it. Like, you see me, I'll talk some shit and I'll swear here, But the bottom line is, like, I'm respectful, and when it comes down to it, I don't hate anybody. I'll talk some shit and I'll muck around, but when it comes down to it, when it comes to actually being a captain, I'm very bloody good about it. Okay.
Yeah.
You guys gotta say something. That got awkward real quick, eh?
I don't have an issue with Eddie's commentary for the most part. I just think in this particular game, he really crossed the line. That's just all I was trying to communicate there.
Yeah. Going back to that when he dropped the ball just before the line, that was a solid tackle though. I thought for all money he was in again.
Who got him?
Fuck, that's a good question.
I can't remember. I just remember the tackle. I was like, God, that was a great tackle. Like, that was fantastic.
Was it Robbie Elms?
It might have been.
No, it wasn't.
I was waiting for Kane to say something there.
Just so we're clear, Robbie Elms is retired. It's because it happened in NRL Grand Final for Manly.
SRL.
Okay.
SRL shit.
I don't think Manly saved any tries in the 2013 Grand Final. I don't think. Yeah, that's right. That's what I thought.
Game.
That's what I thought, Kane. Shut the fuck up. But yeah, bloody.
But yeah, that was the Eels played well. They were winning, and I thought, they're going to hold. But obviously, at the back end of that game, Brisbane overran them. Unfortunate, really, because I actually had tipped the Eels to win. I thought, it's going to happen.
That's ballsy.
I was watching the Broncos in that last 20. I'm like, I've done Broncos 9-8 in here. Just score one more fucking try. And then, literally during that time is when Sharp got bloody tackled right before the line. I'm like, you son of a bitch! I had a lot more riding on that than most.
I think it's the underdog story of the Eels. I want them to win a few more.
100%.
And so I keep tipping. I'm like, I'll win one more. Come on. After what they did to us, they absolutely outplayed us. That really turned us around because in those preceding weeks, we've obviously won 2 in a row against the Bulldogs and now the Sharks. So certainly a wake-up call losing by how much we did to Parramatta. So
agreed. Speaking of the Bulldogs, should we move on to their drubbing of the Manly Seagulls?
Yes, let's. How do you feel about it, Kane?
Hey, Kane, let you start this one off, eh? I'll just say quickly, 34-18 to the Dogs. How do you feel about this game, Kane?
We were in it.
What do you mean? You were in it? Only you. Not the rest of your team, just you, bro.
We had some good players. Parche played very good. Bontoff, I thought, was hot and cold for once, but I thought our forward pack did quite well up until they started running away with it.
Yeah, they were doing really good until they weren't. You know?
Yeah.
You know? You played good. Like, you had some tries. Didn't have much run meters, but 3 tries is pretty good.
So, can
97
you really
meters.
say that your forwards are in the game when you finish the game with 38% possession?
I said we're in the game. We were in the game for about, 60 minutes.
I don't know, 60 minutes would cut 38% of the possession.
Yeah, we died with possession. That's what really screwed us. We had 30 something possession, I think.
38.
Can we
Yeah.
talk about Moana finally having a good game?
said it last week. When
Did he?
Moana plays well, the Bulldogs win. If
His
Moana
kicking started off pretty shocking, but then it got a lot better.
Didn't he do a little grubber for himself?
Yep,
Twice.
That's hilarious.
twice.
I mean, to be fair, with Moana's kicking, the only way has been up.
Well, yeah. See, normally it's sideways rather than up. Fucking hell. But you know, this time it went forward, even though it was forward by like maybe half a meter. He was able to pick that up because he knew how shit his kicking was, so he was just prepared to regather how shit that kick was. He's like, "Oh, let's go for a grubber for the teammate. Ah, fuck it, I accidentally kicked it for myself. Let's score." So at least he was able to react to his shit kicks. That's what happened there, right?
Well, they're all worth 4 points.
That's it. Doesn't matter how clunky it is. If you score a 4-pointer, you score a 4-pointer. That's what happened to us in our free tries.
Yeah, true.
Like even like Cody's try, the first one, like it was so close to being an offside penalty because the guy was in front.
We're not on the Roosters game, so shut the fuck up.
You shut the fuck up. You want us to talk about the Roosters loss or the Manly loss? Actually, yeah, let's keep talking about the Manly loss. You fuck.
I'd happily talk about the Manly loss because at least that's the right game we're up to.
You know what? Fair point. Go fuck yourself. But yeah, honestly, if I do have to say, maybe KCK at fullback's not the option. Maybe throw Ethan at fullback.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, shut the fuck up, guy.
Didn't they have a platinum fullback?
We had
at Manly?
gold.
They had a gold fullback, but he is now considered a platinum for next season.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
But Matangi.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've almost finished this full bottle. I have a drinking problem.
Would you like to give your full and frank opinion of each SRL staff member?
How many are there?
No, I think I'll take
No, I'm fucking here. I'm here. How many do you want me to go after?
It depends how much of a podcast you want tomorrow morning.
Fuck it. So I know there's 3. I know of 3 bloody guys, or 4. There's Kay, Sonny, Moana, and Pache. Who else is there?
Is it
Boston?
Muzzer one?
Like Borsons.
Balls?
Muzzer?
Sunny Tyre.
I already said
There's
Sonny.
Boston, there's Jack Cole, there's hang on, let me think.
Liam.
Oh, there's Riley Murray.
Alright,
There's
just
Bunsey.
okay. We'll start with fucking William or Wilhelm. Fuck him. He may be a better lock, but boy, is he a shit cunt. Like maybe, just maybe, if you fucking ruled in the SRL on an even playing fucking field instead of ruling in favor of your friends, maybe I wouldn't call you a cunt.
Boy, don't be talking about the jobs for the boys.
Hey, I thought the Roosters fucking had the sombrero and the fucking brown paper bags, but apparently the Titans are just like, hey, me, you, ba-boom! And then you get what you want, like not losing 2 competition points.
Self-reported.
Alright. I don't give a fuck, you're still fucked up. Anyways, who's next? Sonny Tyre. I haven't really seen much of him off the field, except for the fact that he's a fucking 2-headed Queensland fuck. But on the field, fucking learn how to kick a kick. Maybe you might have went to Golden Point. You know? Maybe learn how to do a field goal. Maybe you wouldn't have went to Golden Point in the previous game and had a draw. So fuck you. Who's next?
Borsons.
Borsons. Borsons is the one that does the fucking, the bloody, the stat sheets for the bloody mines. I fucking already had a fucking word with him about that, but fucking, learn some fucking English. Learn how to fucking do some fucking Microsoft Excel or whatever the fuck it is. So, yeah. Fuck you. And fuck you for round 2 or whatever the fuck it was. I didn't fucking like that.
Yeah, 3 in a row. Yeah,
Alright, who's next?
Hey, Ollie Parcho.
Ollie Parche. You didn't fucking say goodbye to me when we hung out and went to the fucking wrestling superstore. That was fucking weird. We went in there and you just said, I didn't get what I want. I'm going home. You didn't even say goodbye, even though I said bye. Fuck you. Fuck you. Alright, who's next?
Are we classifying chat moderators as well?
How many are there? How much time do we...
One. There's
Really?
one.
Oh,
Yeah.
was it Anthony
AMAC?
McDonough?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
just AMAC.
I like Anthony
Watch
McDonald. He's a
yourself.
cool cat. I have nothing bad to say about Anthony McDonald. He's a cool cat.
We'll have Buncey. Wait, Buncey's next.
Oh shit.
Okay, yeah. So cool guy, great guy, shit captain.
Just so we're clear, Matt's beliefs are not all of our beliefs. Just putting that out there.
Matt's about to get cancelled by the last cult.
They can fucking try. They can try next week. Reverse them.
All right.
Just don't make a bet with them because you lose all your bets.
Listen, cunt fuck. You fucking come round here.
I'm not wrong. So far, you've made 2 bets. You've sang to fucking Will K about you sang the theme song for the Storm. And you
Shut
had to
the
say he's
fuck
better than
up. I told you to shut the fuck up. Why aren't you shutting the fuck up?
you. Because I'm stating facts.
Okay, this is what's going to happen. Hey, Wilhelm, the next time we play, we are going to make another bet. But this is how it's going to work. My bet's going to be in the favor of the Storm, while your bet's going to be in the favor of the Roosters. That way, if the Storm win, I'm not so fucking mad, and if the Roosters win, I'm not so fucking mad. All right, I feel like that's a fair and logical.
Sorry, I was wrong, Matthew. You're 2 in 1 in bets. You beat Williams.
What? What are you talking about?
You beat Jordan Williams in a bet.
Did I? Oh yeah, fuck! I did beat him in a bet, didn't I? And he didn't fucking uphold to that. He was supposed to go fucking bold.
Yeah.
And then I ended up going bold anyway.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I think we're getting a bit off topic. We need to get back to those staff.
I don't think there's any more, is there?
Yeah, there's Riley Murray.
Oh, fuck Riley Murray. Bro, it's like if Wilhelm's a cunt, Riley Murray is the pubes next to that cunt. You know what I mean? Like, if Wilhelm is talking shit, like you know when you're a kid, right? And you know you fucking have an argument with another kid, and then your parents have to go to their parents' house, and then being a fucking bogan housing commission kid, your parents start on their parents or vice versa, and then your parents are shit talking them, and then you're just like kind of behind, just saying, "Hey, fuck you." My dad's gonna kick your dad's ass. That's what Murray is. He just fucking backs up Wilhelm for fucking no reason. Fuck him.
Alright, we got Lockie Martin next.
Fucking yeah. I got nothing bad to say about Martin except he said no to the Roosters twice. So yeah, fucking get fucked.
I think there's actually a lot more. Jack O'Neill.
Learn how to kick. Don't try to poach players you can't get.
Matthew, say your true feelings. Go on.
I forgot my true feelings. What's my true feelings?
Well, just think back to Origin time. You had plenty to say.
What, with his kicking, or?
Just him in general.
Oh, I know he's a fuckwit, but I'm trying to remember why he's a fuckwit.
Too much boots, he's forgotten.
Literally. Fucking literally.
I think the only one left is Damo, isn't it?
Oh, fuck.
No, we don't do Damo. We will get cancelled.
Yeah.
I'm gonna fucking say some shit.
There's also Logan Strange, I believe.
I have nothing bad to say about Logan Strange.
Love Logan.
He's the GOAT.
And...
Alright, we'll finish on Damian Moana.
Body cancelled again in 3,
Hey,
2, 1.
hey, Mrs. Karen Moana. Sorry, Miss Karen Moana, because you're probably single. They're jokes, not dicks. Don't take it so hard. It was a joke about, like, it was a South Park joke for starters. But fuck me.
You were about to say it again. I was like,
Maddie, no. Maddie, no.
You're not my mom, Dad. I'll say what I want. Anyway,
Ah,
in the spirit
Is
of not getting cancelled by a Karen, that's where I'll leave it.
Is
But
my-
fuck, just laugh with the fucking dark joke and let's move on. All right. All right. Okay. Now, should we
This
actually?
went a lot further than I ever intended it to.
Well, you tell me to talk shit while I'm fucking 8 drinks deep, and that's what you're gonna get.
So
I'm just
you
gonna
want-
go ahead and say
what-
this. I've heard Matt talk shit. This is Matt being very, 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 very tame.
I'm still
I thought
tame
this
because I
was
still
gonna go
don't.
lower.
I still don't want to lose the podcast, eh?
Yeah, but like, this time he's talking into a live mic.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the thing is, what Matt says off the mic, he will say to anyone, anytime.
I will, but I literally just don't. I don't want the podcast taken away, and I also don't want my captaincy stripped. I don't want to be kicked out of the SRL.
Yeah.
That
Matt,
sort of
Matt's a
shit.
lot like me. If we say something behind your back, it's definitely going to be said to your face.
Anything I say behind someone's back, I'll fucking gladly say to the face. What are they gonna do? Do something about it? No, they're not. They're gonna fucking cry and maybe get me cancelled.
Okay.
Let's move on now.
So in other words, so the
Wait.
moral of all of that is life's tough, wear a helmet.
Pretty much. Maybe drink a cup of concrete and harden the fuck up.
Yeah.
Fucking Moana.
Jesus.
Anyway.
Okay, I'll be ready to re-record this tomorrow night.
No, we're good. We're good because we're doing this shit in good time. We're only at like 46 minutes,
Oh, wicked.
right? Anyways, we'll move on to the team of the week. Fullback, none other than Liam Ryan. I'd be a fucking idiot not to pick him. Pardon me.
That's has to be the choice because that's 2 weeks in a row.
Shut
That
up.
is the-
Yeah.
Shut up, Driscoll.
That is a good.
Michael Crimp, Kevin Dixon on the wings.
Yep, very good choices.
Jack, Jimmy, and Pato in the centres.
I like it.
Yep, sweet. I'm actually trying to get your reactions now because I
Oh,
noticed
eh?
I noticed like every time I've done team of the week or power rankings, we just I go for the entire list and you're like, oh yeah, cool. Like let's try to get some fucking genuine feedback on this shit. The halves I've gone with Hugh Snow and Lucas Deuce.
Solid performance, yeah.
I reckon so. I got nothing against those two.
Yep, cool.
There were some actually good halves this week. Like, so that would have been a hard choice for you to pick.
It
'Cause
was.
there was
It
some
was.
really good, outstanding halves. I mean, I feel like there was a few different ones there that could also be added to that list. I guess it's your best two. I'm happy with what you picked. But
In
there was
five,
a lot of good
like
halves.
halfbacks weren't too hard. Like Lucas Deuce was the best of the halfbacks, but for 5'8", it was like 3 or 4 choices.
Yeah, that's what I mean, 5'8". So I just say halves as
Like-
collective.
Like
but
5'8", you got
5'8".
like Hugh Snow, Blair Curd, and Damien Moana. Just to name a few.
I mean, Blair played probably the best in the Roosters team this week.
He's the only one that played.
Yeah. So I think it would have been tough to leave him out. That's all I'm saying because he did play well.
Like we were playing checkers and he was playing footy. That's how bad we were playing. Like we forgot what game this was. Props, I've gone with Daniel Ango and Samuel Lillard. Holy fuck! I've picked 2 fucking Warriors. I'm not always biased. He's still fucking...
Ango was a beast.
He was.
I do remember that.
I was going to say the Warriors forwards were just solid. Like you had to, like, you can't fault the props for Warriors this week.
That's it. But I'll never pick Sneeko in a fucking team of the week. that bias will never go away because like his ego's fucking through the roof. I don't want it through like 10 roofs. You know what I mean?
I can respect that.
I got James Fawn at hooker.
Yeah.
For our back row, I have Tallis Riff, and you'll be happy with this, Luke Driscoll.
Have to be. That was my best game that I've ever played.
Not only that, 4 line breaks, 32 tackles.
I didn't give a fuck about any of that. It was just because of what you did to MBT.
I know you didn't, but I
did look at the stats.
At the end of the game, I was like, that was my best game I've ever played.
I did look at the stats, and like 150 plus meters for a 12, the amount of tackles you made, the shit you did to MBT as well. It was a fucking solid performance. Like
Yeah.
I said to you, you really fucking took after Cody Ogg with that performance.
Yeah.
Um,
Without the 99 speed, if I had 99 speed, I probably wouldn't have got ankle tap.
Okay, so I've put at 13 here, solely because I'm required to do so. I've put Will K.
Yep.
That's the only reason I'm required to. On the bench, I have Damien Moana, Dustin Richards, KCK, and then the rightful 13, Jordan Williams. He was easily the best block this week.
Yep. And that's really hard on Dusty too, because like it's just every week though, so you sort of expect it. So when outstanding, like he's always performing outstanding. I think I said this when we went through the game, and it's just like he's just for the Knights just been outstanding. So it's not out of the ordinary for him to play at the standard he plays at.
I'm still dirty that he backflipped on us.
In every team of the league, really.
Yeah. Like we had like 4 or 5 players backflip us for leadership role opportunities. Like Dustin, MBT, Tyrone Clay, Sneeko Bro. Ironically, Sneeko Bro. I think there was another I can't remember right now. But yeah, so that's just 4 off the top of my head. But yeah, so that was our team of the week. I feel like it was pretty solid. On to the power rankings. So I'll do 4x4. Storm 1, Titans 2, Bulldogs 3, Warriors 4.
Oh, we've resurged. We're not in 6th anymore. Was it 6th last week?
I can't fucking remember. I'll go back.
Because I know I brought it up last week. I was like, come on, we beat the Bulldogs, and you've got us in 6th spot.
Yeah, you're at 6. You were at 6 last week.
Yeah. But that's 2 wins on the trot for us. So
it was 2 wins and it was 2 good wins. So
yeah,
even though it was like a 2-point victory, it was still a good win.
Were we on 3, Matty, or were we on 4 before it got ruined by this evil side?
Oh, the wins in a row?
Yes.
Wins in a row, we were on 4. They were also on 4 in a row. They're now 5 in a row. Cunts. But yeah, so that was,
yeah, they haven't lost since they lost to us, have they?
I don't believe so. No.
No. Yeah, because we beat Melbourne. I don't think they've lost since.
Oh, what a surprise! The commissioner's side, the one who records all the games, is winning most of their games. Who would have guessed that?
Oh,
Yeah,
come on, Matt.
Hey, I didn't fucking say nothing. I didn't say nothing. I just
No, but the insinuation.
Hey, if you want to punish me for insinuating something, then fucking sue me or some shit.
I'm not biting my thumb at you. I'm biting my thumb at your general direction.
Right. Well, I am a forward, so I'm very straightforward about that shit. That was a poor joke. I understand. We'll move on to the bottom 4 of the 8. I've got Roosters at 5, Cowboys at 6, Raiders at 7, and Manly at 8.
Yep, I'm fine with that.
Words, guys. Yeah, please.
Manly seem a little high after getting pumped.
I just said thank God we're in 8. Shut up.
The thing is, Manly were quite high prior to this, so I dropped them, but I didn't want to drop them too far because they still, for the most part, they didn't lose by too much. Now that I think about it, they could be 16th or 14th, sorry. But fuck them.
Motherfucker. We're tied for points with you if we didn't get 2 taken off, so shut up.
Hey, but guess what?
Yeah, but
you did have 2 fucking points taken off.
Shouldn't have. It was one player, not the team.
Yeah, but that one player was in leadership.
So was fucking Billy King. But yeah,
Well, we know what Billy King is. He's an absolute fucking scum of the earth fuckwit.
He's worse than that.
yeah, he's bad.
What's a compliment for him?
I
The
would,
only
I
else he
would have,
last week he
I
jumped
would
in
have
in
said
the,
worse, but the shit
He
I
jumped
would
in
have
the
said would.
fucking Manly game and wrote in the live stream.
So I would have said worse, but like I'd be cancelled from life. That's how bad I would have said it. anyways, so the bottom 5 we have the Grubs at 9, Knights at 10, Broncos at 11, Sharks at 12, Panthers at 13, and Eels at 14. I realise that was 6, but fucking fuckers.
Harsh but fair.
Yeah, look, nothing. I reckon that's all. Right, I didn't watch too many games myself, but yeah, I reckon that's a pretty fair rankings list.
That's it. We'll move on to the champ and the chump. So for our champ, we have Liam Ryan. Who else? Over 350 plus run meters, fucking 3 tries. I think he made like 8 or 9 line breaks. He was just a man on a mission. He's really making up for dropping his average run meters with that 34 run meter performance.
It's the redemption arc of Liam Ryan since we you put him in chump and then all of a sudden he's a world beater.
He's literally
So-
he's champ 2 weeks in a row after being a chump.
Yeah.
Bro, my nose is getting blocked from all this alcohol. I don't know why. Am I allergic? Fucking who knows. Anyways, our chump. Anyways, we'll move on.
Who's the chump, Matty?
So that would be Matty, obviously. Oh, I can take it from
Don't fucking say obviously, cunt. Don't you fucking come around here.
Clear.
Matty,
Very
Matty,
clear.
because he had to admit that Will Kay is a better lock than him.
Listen, cunt. My chump of the week is Luke Driscoll because he wants to be a meanie. Fuck you.
Now
Life's
what's
tough.
the real chump? Come on.
I gotta say, Matty's entertaining when he sloshed.
Listen, fuckwit.
only fun.
Maybe I do this every week. Maybe not. Maybe it's because I
It
don't
wouldn't
have
surprise
work.
me if you did.
Maybe I don't have work tomorrow, so I can actually get sloshed. I'm only going to the Roosters and fucking Grubs game.
Oh, surely that's a place to get sloshed.
See, the problem is Elon Musk doesn't have enough money to get sloshed at a footy game. $20 a fucking drink? No fucking thank you.
Yeah, that's why you do praise.
Oh, wait. I was going to say, who doesn't take a bottle of water with vodka in it?
Oh, they're pretty wise to that here in Sydney, mate.
Yeah.
Oh, no. I just...
I literally, if someone has a
Walk in with a bottle of vodka
hey,
that's in a 600ml bottle of water.
a lot of guards are fuckwits, myself included, but when it comes to being a guard, I'm not a fuckwit. If someone walks in with a bottle of water, I'm like, bro, no, not happening. Oh, but it's just water. I'm like, you know what looks like water? Most alcohols.
I walked into Leichhardt with Creed, and they undone the bottle of his bottle to make sure they could smell it, to make sure there was no alcohol in it.
Wow. So I went to the
Yeah, I mean,
2016
it is
grand-
Campbelltown. So, you know.
I went to the 2016 grand final, Sharks against Melbourne, and I got into the stadium with 3 bottles of that little fat lamb in my bag. They didn't even check it.
Fuck all.
I was absolutely wasted by the end of this game too. So
I can imagine.
I can attest
anyways,
to that.
fellas,
Little fat
who's the
lambs.
chump?
Little fat lambs really fucks up, especially when you skull fucking 2 bottles of it really quickly.
Also, water
Who's the chump, Matthew?
might look like vodka, but you know what
Yeah.
looks like iced tea?
Bourbon. Yes, yes. Like, funny enough, I'm drinking water right now. It's called Bacardi White Rum. Anyways, so the chumps me 75 run meters from 14 runs. Virtually did nothing in a game that mattered the most. Overall, it was pretty garbage, and we'll move on. Fucking fuck my life.
So I expect you next week to have a Liam Ryan moment, and you do 200 meters from
next week and
So-
be the champ.
If he ran 200 meters, he'd be out for the fucking season with a hammy.
Hey, listen, cocknozzle. You're right, but just because you're right doesn't mean you're not wrong for saying it. You fucker. Anyways, so we should move on to next week's games. Am I right, boys?
Probably an idea.
All right, let me just go to the team list first, though, so we can have a look quickly. Sorry. First game on the agenda. Sorry, that's my Ben Arkin talking. First game of the round. We got Cronulla Sharks taking on the Manly Warringal Fuckwits. Cronulla, they've done a little bit of changes. Bobby Werman, he started. We've got Kasaka at 12, even though he was really good at 11. Yeah, I don't really agree with the changes. I would have kept Kasaka at 11. I'm just going to say, saying people's last names that are like slightly hard to say is going to fuck me right now.
Alsa Cow.
Kasaka, yeah. With Manly, they look 1 to 17, do they not? Kane? They 1 to 17?
Yep.
Alright. Hey, look at me. I'm Kane, the fuckwit. Hey, we just got beat by fucking 16 points. Let's not change a fucking thing.
Well, what do you
Yeah.
change?
It's against the top team. What am I gonna do?
Try to figure
What?
something out.
Did you just say Cronulla's a top team?
No,
No,
I said we
Borderlands.
just versed the top team.
Oh, right, yep.
I can tell you they're not the top 10. We fucking beat.
And if I'm not correct, the side that I've been running up until last week has been working.
Hey, if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Well, it is broken.
The only difference between the last couple weeks and this week is we got 2 new players.
Whee!
Like 2 weeks ago, Gary Martin played his first game for us, and this week, Jacob played his first game for us.
Honestly, Jacob Fahy wasn't too bad in the limited involvement he had.
I think Punchy can do pretty well.
It's weird. It's weird. Punchy fucking playing, like, if he starts, he does nothing. But, like, when he comes off the bench,
He's like a cannon. He's like a cannonball just shot straight out the cannon. He just blasts everyone off the bench.
It's just really strange.
he's like Anthony
mean,
McDonald, but shit.
Bit harsh.
Am I wrong?
You're not right for saying it.
Don't you fucking reverse what I said to you like 2 minutes ago, you fuck. But yeah, in reality, looking at it's very hard to tip these guys like this game, because like Cronulla's been so shit for so long, but then Manly is just like it's hard to
Yeah,
tip.
the same amount of wins as you, so watch yourself.
I'm still saying it's hard to tip for yous because yous have so many rookies, but yous are literally like fucking playing out of your
punching
skin.
well above your weight is what I would say. I think Manly is punching well above their weight.
Like-
Well, back to the spoon, and we should be in fucking 5th or 6th.
Their weight's like the weight of like a super like skinny supermodel, but they're playing like a fucking Kane.
And look, they're just outside.
Whoa! Hardcore, boy.
Spoiler alert: Kane's not as skinny as he is in game. He's a circle.
Neither are you.
I'm slightly less of a circle though because I'm tall, so I'm an oval.
Oh,
Okay.
jeez, we going there already.
Yeah,
I need to post some pictures.
they already know what I look like. There's a picture of me and Pache on Triple H's Instagram.
Nah, I was just gonna post the one where I fucking buried you in the sand.
Oh, is that? Oh, when I'm fucking completely in the fucking sand, and then you tried to punch me in the dick through the sand.
You got the VB sitting next to you because you couldn't drink it while you were buried.
Didn't I like end up asking one of you to like bottle
Yes.
feed me with the can?
Yes.
Anyways, I'm gonna go Cronulla 1 to 8. I reckon they finally get their win.
I was going to say I think Cronulla will win as well. I think they're due, right? They're just due for one. Like they're due for a really good game where they get a win.
And fuck Manly, right?
Well, I'm going to go like my Hello Sport boys and say Manly 13 plus.
That's not an option. You got 1 to 8, 9 to 18, and 19 plus, dickhead.
Well, guess what? We'll go 9 to 18.
That's what I thought. What about you, Blair?
Sharks 9 to 18, 2 converted tries.
Not too bad, not too bad. Are you still here, Cody?
Yes, sorry, I had to do a couple things, but I'm back.
Who do you think will win out of Sharks and Manly?
Oh, oh, look, I don't want to be mean to Kane.
What else
No,
has
no,
to just fucking do it?
no, just be fucking mean to him. Fuck him.
I don't know. Look, Manly do have a good shot, but I have to go with Sharks. They do have the better team on paper. They haven't been performing. But Sonny, look, coming back on that who did they play last week? I think it was the Titans. You know, he did well to come back, and I reckon he might start with that intensity.
Maybe he gets the kick that matters.
And he won't miss his kick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, what lost them that game was kicks.
And being shit,
Because
but like, you know.
they had the penalty first up, so it could have been 32 to 30 if he'd landed them all.
Well, you cunts are fucking wrong, hey?
Hey,
I
Kane,
lost
stop
the
fucking crying. You know why I need you to stop crying? Because I don't want to have to use your tears as lube while
As
I
lubricant,
fuck
yes,
your
I've
mother.
heard it 100 times. Whoop-de-doo. Come up with some fucking new material.
I do have new material, but that can't be said on the show.
I know.
You son of a bitch! You fucking son of a bitch! You knew it too. All right. Anyways, Panthers versus the Gold Coast Titans. You got Jason Lomo at fullback, which is an interesting choice because Mendonca did pretty well when he filled in for Cody getting injured last time or earlier in the season. You got Shakti Unknown playing on the wing. Lind and Kowal in the halves. Everything else seems pretty status quo except Bailey Wilson, Lennox Prakash are swapping, so Lennox is decided to put himself at lock. I don't know about that one, son, but I don't
It's
agree.
19 plus.
Titans 19 plus, yeah.
Plus.
We're 1 to 17 so we're not changing. Obviously, we've won the last two, so
It doesn't matter what you won to 17 is 19 plus.
Yep.
As long as
It
Ryan
doesn't
won,
matter
19
what
plus.
you think.
Although we have performed poorly against teams that are lower ranked than us.
Yeah, and what was Liam Ryan playing?
All right. Sorry
Fullback.
to cut you guys off, but I feel like it should be hilarious if I try to pronounce your number 17 while sourced.
Okay, go for it.
Sure, not a fun guy.
Mania Suamanu Fungi.
Fun guy.
I think I even know it myself. I'm not gonna have a crack though.
Honestly, I reckon it would be
Suamanu
just a
Fungi.
comedy clip or a
So
reel
about a fame guy.
of me just saying 1 to 17 of every fucking team. I'd fucking butcher 90% of it right now.
Yeah, so Sia Manu Fagai.
So
I'm pretty sure.
so-
I'm pretty sure it's Fungi.
I
That's
thought it
fine,
was Say Manu Fay. No.
Hey,
I've talked to him.
at least it's not just me. At least it's not just. Anyway, so I did 19 plus. Kane's done 19 plus. What do you boys think?
I think even actually, but now that you mention it, I think even Will in the commentary of that last week's game, he's just like Mania. He was like, I'm not even going to attempt to say it. Mania.
I feel that. I feel that, bro. I feel that.
So
Oh, I really got to pee.
Alcohol does that.
Yeah.
We can take the show. I believe so.
No, we don't have too much longer. We got this. Anyway, so we got the South Sydney Grubs. They oh fuck, I didn't even notice that. They finally put Dixon at fullback. Holy fuck! I thought the Roosters were the only ones to offer him a fullback spot. Fucking hell. You got Clay on the wing. Everyone else is pretty much 1 to fucking 17. I'm pretty sure. Well, fucking done, Tyrone. You finally stopped being a fucking selfish prick.
Did he have windmill skied at 7? I thought it was Galaxy at 7.
No, Galaxy's been
No,
9. Galaxy's been 9.
Bench doesn't.
Galaxy didn't play 9 last week over Anderson, just because he was injured.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, about fucking time, Tyrone.
He bit the bullet.
And then, yeah, looking at the 1 to 17 of the Eels, I can't really see anything different.
McDonald on the bench.
He's been on the bench for the last like 5 weeks though, and he's been doing
Yeah,
great.
and I don't like it.
I mean, he scored 2 back-to-back doubles. I'll fucking say that he's fucking doing all right.
I still don't like him on the bench.
Just because you don't want your future VC on the bench this season doesn't mean he's not doing well.
Shut up. You might want to announce shit, but I don't.
So, Joey Dune, the rookie, she plays well.
Man,
Like
fuck that chick. Fuck that chick. Fuck her. Fuck Luke Shaw. Fuck her.
My ex-captains. Okay.
No, you know why? You know why? I messaged Luke Shaw. I'm just like, like your wife. How does she feel about joining the Roosters next season? You know what her genuine reaction was? Fuck no. The lion, the witch, and the audacity of this bitch.
Shut up.
So, she wants to go to Heights.
Yeah, I found that after the fact.
13. I'm gonna go 9, 8. Whatever is it? 8 to 19. South Sydney.
Parramatta 1 to 8. I would never tip South.
Parramatta
or
number
Crows.
18.
Oh.
Heart says Para, but Head says Souths are too good. Grubs 9 to 18.
Hey, don't fucking say that, you fuck.
I reckon I'm gonna go Souths 1 to 8.
2 Roosters supporters tipping for Souths. For shame.
I have to. I don't reckon Para can take it.
Shun, the
I believe-
non-believers.
I believe Parramatta's not going to finish last. I'm holding hope until the last game.
Thank you, Mr. Driscoll. Thank you.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to have some real fucking decisions to make about my leadership group next season when there's fucking Roosters with not just you, both of you, 2 Roosters leadership thinking like, oh, let's tip South, you fucks.
You
fucking
should support
fucks.
us for being clear-eyed and objective in our leadership techniques
I agree.
and having
I just want you two to know
fortitude.
that would be
All
respected.
right, so we're talking about leadership techniques. How's a leadership technique compared to fucking calling someone a fucking one of those particular? I don't want to say it because I'll probably get fucking striked for it. What you said when you got striked? How does that fucking lead up?
You
to the
know,
leadership?
I said what I said, and it was a bit overblown, and certain interpretations were placed upon my words that were not necessarily conveyed, but there were a couple of individuals who were very keen to see it a certain way.
Honestly, I did not see that coming.
I loved
I didn't
the
expect that from you.
word selection him trying to come out with there.
I have a quick question. Did this happen before or after I joined the SRL?
After. This happened right before Blair was announced as VC.
Oh.
I'll explain it when I'm not in front of a live microphone.
Let's move on to the next game.
Yeah.
Bulldogs versus the Broncos.
Bulldogs 9-18. I don't really see. Look,
You-
Broncos have had a few rough ones this season.
You guys take this one. I'll be back.
You know, I think they're better than they were portrayed by commentary last week or this week just gone. But I don't see them getting past the Dogs.
No, not a chance. I'm in that boat. I'm happy to say Bulldogs 19 plus.
Oh.
I'm going to go Bulldogs 8 to 19 or whatever it is.
9-18.
Yeah, 9-18.
I'm
Alrighty,
going Dogs 19 plus.
Yep, see.
Big
Not
win.
bad.
On to the next
Auckland
game.
Auckland versus Matty's Roosters. Right, the Warriors.
Roosters 19 plus.
Okay.
Oh, fucking hell.
Cody, you going to put your 19 plus in or what?
I'm going to make it a bit more realistic. I'm going to go Roosters 1 to 8.
Looking at it, I don't think there's been any changes to either team either from looking at it. So
I don't think so.
I was looking at.
I'm going to say that I think the Roosters are safe at winning this one. But I think it will be 1 to 8 as well.
I'm going to go Roosters 8 to 19.
9 to 18.
9 to 18. But Snickerbro gets a try.
Go.
Don't
Pretty specific.
do us dirty like that, Kane. Don't fucking do us dirty like that.
Let's
Nico gets a double.
go.
They win 28. They win 28 to 12, and Nico gets a double. Oh, Newcastle and Melbourne.
Melbourne.
Melbourne
Melbourne by lots.
Melbourne 19 plus.
But who can stop Melbourne? That's
They're just too fucking weird right now.
yeah.
Personally,
I feel like
against,
you're fucking with me because I got back and it was Bulldogs Brisbane and we're 2 games after.
Yeah,
Yep.
well,
We're not messing with you.
Look,
we already-
personally, against
Do you
all
want
of
to elaborate on your answer for Auckland, for the Wires and Roosters?
I haven't even done my Bulldogs Brisbane one.
We'll go for it.
So for Bulldogs Brisbane, it's Bulldogs 19 plus.
that's what we all did, I think.
Yeah,
We all did.
fair. For Auckland and the mighty Sydney Roosters, my heart says the Roosters.
We all said Roosters.
And my brain says the Roosters too, because fuck the Colt!
Yeah, well, we all said the Roosters, but some of us threw in some things that'll happen in it as well.
Yeah.
I
You
feel
think
like
that's-
the King will bounce back from his fucking shocking performance last week. I feel
Yeah,
like
well,
Weston finally shows another good performance in the halves. I think it's his first time in the half since season 2.
He's playing halves. Jesus, I didn't even
Yeah.
notice.
Yeah, he was, believe it or not, he was actually a half/winger in season 2. But then we did all our swaps and picked one. And yeah, so he picked wing because I think I don't know if it was the Broncos or the Raiders forced him to pick the other one. Like I forget who was the captain at the time. I think it might have been Plays, but he was literally forcing players into upgrades and saying this is what you have to upgrade, this is what you do each week, and he had like a map planned out for the season. And it was kind of fucked up. It was like a fucking dictatorship kind of fucking leadership style, which is just wrong.
Oh, and Matt, you want to know how we got through so many games? We didn't have you fucking blabbering on.
I gathered that, but you listen, fuckwit, fuck you. But
Also,
yeah,
my Sydney Auckland thing was Sydney. The Roosters will win, but Snicker's going to score.
listen.
Follow it up on me saying it's going to be 28 to 12 with Snicko scoring 2.
If Sneeko scores, I'm pulling out all my hair.
Good.
I'll go bold again in game if Sneeko scores.
All right, you heard it here first.
Just want to go back quickly.
Life bet.
I just want to go back to when you said you haven't seen either changes. Sorry, you haven't seen changes in either of these lineups. I can point out about 20 from the Roosters. Practically the whole lineup's different.
I didn't say anything. I
No,
actually.
I knew all the changes for Roosters. I was referring to the Wires.
So that Dolan on the wing, Jensen starting, Weston in the halves.
Matt spoke to me over the phone about his changes already.
Lewis
You know
at
what?
9, Tierney at 15.
I still didn't look at it properly.
The fact there's 2 Jensens apparently. Honestly,
Yeah.
I'd prefer it that way. I'd rather 2 Jensens than 1 fucking Rossini anywhere in the team. You know, straight up, right? Straight up. Here on the Chaptain's Corner
The
podcast.
Storm with the best lock
Here,
in the SRL.
here on the Chaptain's Corner podcast, we don't associate
Come
with,
on, mate, make it
with
fit.
racism. It is just not on. Even if
Okay,
you
almost got us cancelled.
even
Okay.
if you insinuate that shit's not fucking on.
Come on.
Yeah.
I already told you my fucking tip.
No, you didn't.
Yeah, I did. I said fucking. My heart says Roosters. My brain also says the fucking Roosters.
I said Newcastle and Melbourne.
Oh,
Melbourne.
Storm 19 plus.
So what we all said.
Yeah.
No, mind you, I didn't get to say anything. I was actually going to say I reckon Newey can take that out. Just because they have been known to, take some wins out in the games that they were unexpected to win. Yeah, and plus they do have a better team on paper. Well, not, but like stat-wise.
So what's your tip?
I'm going. Didn't I say Newcastle one day? Oh no, I didn't.
No, you just said Newcastle. I just didn't know the.
Sorry.
We fucking should be a little grommet.
Hey, fuck you! Fuck you! Don't you fucking tell my fucking leadership player off.
well, he's the second best lock now, arcing up. Oh.
I will fucking arc up as much as I want. Second best or not, I'm still fucking better than you, cunt.
I don't play lock, so of course.
Go back to half, mate.
I'm a better lock than you are a fullback.
Matty, you and I have been on this call for almost 3 hours, mate. Let's move on to the next game.
We got one more game to do. Calm down.
And the Raiders and the North Queensland Cowgirls.
Should actually be a fucking cracker.
Don't you
Yeah.
talk shit on Lordie's team. Lordie's our saviour.
You're only saying that because you wanted to sign with you, whereas you used to make fun of me because I sucked his dick every single week.
Right.
Hey mate, I have a bottle of lube right fucking next to me. I'm ready. Please,
Mine's better.
please
Mine's flavoured.
come over here, Lordy. Do you want to win another premiership? Do you want to make the best fucking forward pack that the SRL's ever fucking seen? They come over to the Roosters.
You've signed the Season 3 Manly forward pack?
Honestly, this forward pack's better.
Yeah, 100%. I agree.
If not, if Og's in it.
Bro, Og's better than fucking you, cunt.
Yeah.
I know he is. I'm not even going to deny it.
Anyway, so the Raiders and the fucking Cowboys, right? Raiders look 1-17, I think. Yeah.
Tim James for at least one error, or at least maybe 2 errors in this game.
Hey,
Forward
can you
pass.
really call throwing a forward pass as a quarterback an error? That's what you're supposed to do.
Yeah, fair point. Fair point.
Yeah, exactly. Looking at the Cowboys, they've moved Deuce to the centers, even though he was like one of their best players last week. They put Wells at 7. They put Jake Scott at 9. Fucking all right. Yep, fair enough.
So are they doing what we did with the Knights and just being really confident that they're going to win, or?
Maybe, but then here's the kicker: Chris Lord starting this week because he's not fucking injured no more. He's put himself at 11 instead of 13, and has decided to opt with Williams at 13, considering his performance last week. I still would keep Lord at 13, but Williams did play good, so he's kind of earned it. More drink. More drink. You guys want to talk real quick? Yep.
Look, just going on form, both teams are really solid sides on paper, but even with the chopping and changing, I think Cowboys still have the edge. I'm going to say 1-8 Cowboys.
Yeah. The changing of positions, I didn't realize it was that drastic. Because I would have said Cowboys would comfortably win. 1-8 Cowboys. I think they'll still hold on, but I don't. It won't be a commanding win, not by a long shot. Still, I think that might be the game of the round. That particular game. So.
Yeah, I reckon you're right there.
Yeah, I couldn't agree. I think it's the game of the round for sure, and the changes are quite interesting.
I thought the Warriors Roosters would have been game of the round, but
I am leaning towards Cowboys 1-8 as well, though. But any team can really win this out of the two of them. They're both quality sides.
100%. Going on to mine, I purposely let all you guys speak so that I can get, a little bit of intake. And I think I'll stand with all of you when I say I reckon North Queensland will win 1-8.
Sorry.
Thanks for that introduction to what you were gonna say.
I'll go Raiders 1-8.
Oh, interesting.
Big call.
Going against Austin purpose.
I think it's going to be interesting because if Raiders lose, it definitely derails their top four finish.
Oh, I'm gonna sneeze again. Oh fuck.
Yeah. Oh.
It'll be a very good game, if I do say so myself.
Are North Queensland in the top 8?
They are.
Yeah.
They jumped into the top 8 at the sake of Manly.
Yep.
Isn't that right, Kate?
Oh, yeah. I want to hear this response.
I'm pissing. Leave me alone.
Okay.
You may be pissing, but your team's shit.
Oh.
Same amount of wins as you, so fuck off.
Yeah, but here's the thing: is we like to share. We're a good bunch of lads over at the Roosters. So we're like, hey Storm, hey Bulldogs, hey Titans, here's a win. You're welcome. Hey Broncos, you can scrape a 1-point victory away. You're welcome. But everybody else, get fucked.
I mean, didn't we share ours too? We've lost the same amount of games as you as well.
Yeah, but you didn't get the choice in that matter. Like in round 1, like the better team was just like, hey, let's just flex our massive. Listen, we're gonna flex our massive forward pack and beat you.
Yeah, it's not because some fucking rookie ended up doing it. Blake Hunt, 10-minute timeout for saying "shut the fuck up, cunt." Nice.
So, oh, Jesus.
Good on you. Good on you.
I
Blake Hunt.
I like how Will Himes very specific about the timeouts. I like it. Fuck yeah. You know how tempted I was when I first started my SRL career to name myself Mike Hunt?
Well, there was a bloke who tried calling himself Phil Asho.
Nice.
Yeah, Jilly didn't think so when the joke was explained to him.
Yeah, but Jilly's...
To be clear, I did not try and make this player.
Oh, you know what was a funny thing, right? Is when I was talking to Jimmy Ralph earlier today, he mentioned that the Cowboys offered him a contract, right? And I fucking where is it? So after he said yes to me, I sent a gif of like a little fucking person dancing saying happy, happy, happy. But then I said you can respond to the Cowboy saying Harris said, "Suck my balls, Mr. Garrison." But he refused to say that because he has respect for people. So.
Fair.
But then I sent it to Jimmy myself. Oh, not Jimmy, Jilly. So yeah. Anyways, so I feel like that's all the games, right?
That's a wrap.
Yeah, that's the round.
Should we before we make like babies and head out? Should we just have a little discussion on the fact that the tampering restrictions have been lifted and we're now flooding everyone's DMs. There's two captains in here, two VC. Oh, you're not a VC, Luke, but three leadership group members, including a VC and Blake Howden. How's it been
Just
going?
want to say, fuck you, Dustin Richards.
I
love
haven't
you,
sent a
You
single
literally
DM.
just let me know.
Yeah, but that's because you have me and Cody doing it for you, Blair.
Well, that's true. But, you know. That said, I think I've identified some people that I think would be a great addition to the Bondi Wall.
As I've said, I'm the little bounty hunter. Or as Maddie has said, I'm the bounty hunter.
I didn't ever call you a bounty hunter, which is hilarious. I don't know why that didn't come up.
Anyways,
No, I never said you called him a bounty hunter. I called him a bounty hunter.
Yeah,
you said these are Maddie's exact words.
No. I said you're Matty Harris's little fucking bounty hunter.
Just because we're pinching even more Manly players doesn't mean you have to come around here throwing fucking accusations and hurtful words like that.
Like, Matty
Yeah,
Harris
don't
is
throw
like,
accusations around just because they're true.
Look,
So-
I like the title bounty hunter. Thanks, Kane.
I prefer lapdog. Matty
Prefer
Harris.
that word.
I'm happy to
I
stick
like
with
that.
King. Yeah, King's fine for me. Okay.
Get your dog on the fucking leash.
No, he's a cool cat. He's not a dog. But yeah, you know, we're all about sharing in a safe space. We after anybody, boys? Like I'm pretty sure I've been fucking open about it. I want Chris Lord. There's a few.
Why don't you say all the other names that you said off air?
I might be after Charlie Butler, the incumbent Blues halfback.
No,
Definitely the full time Blues halfback if he signs with the Roosters. Yeah.
Well,
So, yeah.
gentlemen, my Chinese food is here, so I'm gonna have to jump off the call.
All right. Love you, Blair. Take care. Enjoy your satay chicken and Mongolian beef.
Spicy noodles and sweet and sour pork.
You're
And
not.
Pride.
You're not
He almost had me.
Australian.
He said sweet and sour chicken. I would have been like, you my G.
Honey chicken's the way, bro.
Nah, sweet and sour chicken and Nazi goy.
Sweet and sour
Anyways.
pork, yes. Honey chicken.
All right,
yeah.
enjoy your dinner, mate.
Take care,
I'll
bro.
catch you
Thanks,
around.
thanks,
Have a
thanks for being
Yeah,
on.
that's right.
Yeah, love playing your place out.
Should we wrap this up?
We are wrapping
What
this.
for?
Oh, I didn't hear you say it.
But yeah, fucking, I'm open about it. We're in talks. We've spoken to a few players, quite a few. Some said no, some said maybe, and
Can you do me a favour?
a couple have said yes.
Can you do me a favour, Matthew? Say something that will get us cancelled, just so I know we're actually off.
Okay.
I would-
Okay.
We're not.
Uh,